Your country 1039 KGRT, Dan and Shay, that is you.
Time now for the question of the day.
Yes, my friends, question of the day time. And our question of the day comes from the fact that, midsummer, it's hot out there, but that does not stop us from taking, a midsummer road trip or vacation. So my question for you, when you head out on the road, here's the scenario. You are on like a really long road trip, like a 10-hour road trip, but you're only allowed to listen to one artist, right? Just one artist. Who's going to be your pick? Yeah. And now, you know what? Open it up. All genres. Go for it. Whoever it is that you'd like to listen to, So for me, this is a tough one, because I have two artists that I'm a really, really big fan. They have a ton of music out there. One of them was the artist of the decade for the 1980s. Yeah, always love me some good Alabama. Can listen to Alabama for hours, and they've got enough music to go ahead and make that trip worth it. And, of course, singing along with all those harmonies that they've got. Great down there. And then, honestly, I'm also a big Queen fan, so I wouldn't necessarily mind getting that done in there as well. They got 3 greatest hits albums. It would be a little bit of repeat, obviously, but, it'd still be a whole lot of fun right there. Maybe go some deep tracks and discover something new. But, yeah, for me, it would probably be one of those two. In fact, I've got a couple of playlists that I use when I'm on the planes when we're traveling for football season. So, I don't know. For me, that would be it. If I'm on a really long road trip and I had to pick one artist to go with, it'd probably be Alabama. Although, George has got a lot of great hits in there as well. George Strait would be pretty awesome as well. So that's a tough one. I don't know. What are your answers to our question of the day? If you got stuck on a long road trip, you only had one artist that you could listen to, who would you pick? Yeah, I think I'd probably flip a coin for George or Alabama. For sure. I think those would probably be my two. But let me know your answers to our question of the day. You can call them in at 575-523-KGRT. You can text them in, 575-523-5478. Same number for both. And, of course, we are live on our social media pages, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Let me know your answers to our question of the day. If you're on that long road trip and you're only allowed to listen to one artist, who is going to be your pick? That is our question of the day. All right, that's good, and that's good. So now we're exclusively up on our social media pages. That's a tough one. Actually, when I was thinking about this, I'm going like, maybe it's too tough. Maybe I should pick something a little bit simpler. But no. We got to get our brains going and figure out who it is going to be, because I think we all have our favorites. But on a long road trip, man, who is that going to be? Obviously, I wonder who gave me this answer of Terry Clark. I wonder. Lori, that would not be a problem, I think. Somebody said Tom Petty. Good shout. Good shout out for that one for sure. That would be a pretty good one. That is a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool choice right there. So I got a couple of text messages already with some answers. But what is your answer? If you had to go ahead and choose that one artist to listen to on a long road trip, who would that be? Yeah, that's a good question. Let me know your answers. Call them in, text them in. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. In the meantime, let's go ahead and kind of take a look at what is going on in and around the world. I know I just mentioned that Netflix doing away with their $10 basic plan. So basically, if you decide to change, you can keep it grandfathered in as long as you don't change it. But if you had to change, you'd have to choose between a $6.99 ad-supported plan or a $15.49 plan with no ads. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a tough choice right there. If only they would stop coming up with things that I want to watch, right? Also saw that Starbucks accidentally sent out drink notifications yesterday. They told people that their order was ready, even though nobody had actually ordered anything. They did apologize for the message, saying this was just a mistake, and they apologize for any confusion this may have caused. I believe that was on the Starbucks app. So I don't know. Did you get one of those? Also saw that McDonald's is developing a peanut butter crunch McFlurry. The dessert is going to be launched nationwide August 9th. The vanilla soft serve is infused with crispy cereal mix and chocolate peanut butter cookie pieces. Not going to lie, sounds pretty good. Also saw that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle planning a trial separation. Apparently, those rumors are false. Yep, they are false. They quote a source as saying it's not true. It's literally made up. At least for the next few weeks, it will be. Let's see. University of Kentucky edge rusher J.J. Weaver going viral because he has 6 fingers on his hand. Talked about this one. He actually showed it off during the SEC Media Day. And like I said, I wonder how long it's going to be before the SEC or the NCAA or somebody on an opposing team says, hey, 6 fingers, that's a physical advantage and should be not allowed. Yeah, you know how sports goes sometimes. And let's see, what else is going out for you? Apparently, eating breakfast is healthy for you. Okay. Apparently, eating breakfast before 8 a.m. is healthy for you. A new study says that International Journal of Epidemiology reveals that people who eat breakfast after 9 o'clock or after 9 a.m. have a 59% greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those who eat breakfast before 8 a.m. Well, I don't get off till 10, so, you know, I'm stuck with just coffee for breakfast for the most part. By the time I get out of here, it's lunchtime. So I don't know. Breakfast before 8 would be kind of nice, though. I'm not going to lie. Once again, our question for today, you're on a 10-hour road trip, or just say a long road trip, and you're only allowed to listen to one artist. Who are you going to pick? Of course, we had somebody, probably Lori, say Terry Clark, and then somebody else sent in a text says that they would choose Tom Petty, which are both good choices right there. But who would you choose if you got stuck on that long road trip? Go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day by leaving a comment down below, or once again, you can call them in or text them in 575-523-KGRT. Once again, you're on a 10-hour road trip. You're only allowed to listen to one artist. Who do you pick? That is our question of the day.